So, good morning to all of you once again. Due to some work and network was not good, that is why we are starting this lecture. We are late. We will continue lecture. I'm sharing screen. Is this screen visible? Screen
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So in the last lecture, what we have seen, we have studied about adverbs. Okay. We have studied about adverbs. How many types of adverbs are there?
4.
Yes, there are
3.
4 types. There are 4 types of adverbs. Okay. Adverb of time, adverb of place, adverb of reason, and adverb of manner. Okay. So these 4 types we generally use in English language. Okay. So examples of adverbs, adverb of time are today, tomorrow, now, then, yesterday. So these are the adverbs of time, adverbs showing time. And adverb of place are here, there, everywhere. Okay, so these are the adverbs of place. Then adverbs of reason. Adverbs of reason are so, therefore, because, hence, since, as. These are the adverbs of reason. And adverb of manner are quickly, slowly, sincerely, calmly, firmly. Okay, so these are the adverbs of manner. And to identify adverbs of manner, generally we see that if there is ly suffix present over there in that word. Okay, so these are identified by ly suffix. So adverb of manner are easy to identify. Then after that we also did exercise below that. Yes, so today we will start with our next part of speech, that is 5th part of speech, and its name is adjective. Okay, so adjective means what? In Marathi we call it as visheshan. Okay, and in Marathi we call it as visheshan. Okay, adjective. What is adjective then? Adjective is a word which tells additional information about noun. Okay, so in the sentence, if noun is present in that sentence, then if there is a word which is informing or which is giving more information about that noun, then it is called as adverb. Okay, adjective. Okay, so adjectives are the words which are modifiers of the noun. Okay, these modifies noun or gives additional or more information about noun. So let's see its example. Example first is, it is a beautiful picture. Okay, so if we ask the question to this sentence, what will be it? What kind of a picture it is? Okay, what kind of a picture it is? So it is a beautiful picture. That is why beautiful modifies noun. Okay, what is noun in this sentence? Which is the noun in this sentence? Picture. Okay, picture is the noun in this sentence, and beautiful tells more information about it. Okay, so that is why beautiful or this adjective modifies or gives more information about picture. What kind of picture it is? If we ask this question, then it will answer beautiful, and that is why beautiful is the adjective in this sentence. Then there are also the types of adjectives. Okay, so totally 5 types of adjectives are there. Okay, so five types of adjectives are we can classify it as adjective of quantity. Okay, adjective of quantity, then adjective of quality, then adjective of number, then adjective, interrogative adjective, and demonstrative adjective. So we were up to this. Okay, in the last lecture we reached up to this point. Okay, so what type of adjectives? Adjective of quality, quantity, number, and interrogative and demonstrative adjective. These are the 5 types. Okay, so these are the 5 types. Let's discuss it in deep. Okay, so first adjective is first type of adjective is adjective of quantity. Okay, so this is the adjective which informs us the amount of noun, and that is why it is called as adjective of quantity. We can find this type of adjective by asking question beginning with how much. तर adjective of quantity म्हणजे काय? तर we adjectives which inform us the amount of noun, how much amount of noun is there, how much amount of that noun is there in that sentence, that is informed by this adjective. That is why it is called as adjective of quantity. So adjectives which inform us the amount of noun is called adjective of quantity. We can find this type of adjective by asking question beginning with how much. Okay, so yes, if we want to find out this adjective through the sentence, then just we have to ask question that is beginning with how much. Okay, so let's see its example. There is example over there. There is some water in the pond. Okay, there is some water in the pond. Then if we ask question to this sentence beginning with how much, then it will answer the adjective of quantity. Okay, so let's ask question starting with how much. How much water is there in the pond? How much water is there in the pond? If we ask this question, then it will answer some. Okay, there is some water in the pond. So some is the adjective of quantity. It describes how much water is there in the pond, and that is why some is the adjective of quantity. Then the next is, he has little money in his pocket. He has little money in his pocket. If we ask question starting with how much, then it will answer the adjective of quantity. So let's ask the question, how much money he has in his pocket. Okay, so question starting with how much money he has in his pocket, then it will answer little. Okay, so little is the adjective of quantity. Little is the adjective of quantity, little money. So this is the adjective of quantity. So how many then other examples of this are, other example of adjective of quantity are some, few, little, enough, more, much, less. These are the adjective of quantity. Okay, so some, few, little, enough, more, less, much. These are the adjective of quantity. So in this way, we have completed the first type. Then let's move towards the next type, adjective of quality. Next type is the adjective of quality. So adjective of quality, this will show about the quality, okay, of that person or thing. What type of quality that person or thing is having, it will inform about that, or it will give more information about that. So just a second. So adjective of quantity is adjectives which indicate quality of a person. I told that adjective which indicate quality of person or thing is called adjective of quantity. Is it understood? Adjectives which indicate quality of a person or thing, what type of quality that person is having. Okay, what type of quality that object or thing is having, it will inform about that. Okay, that is why it is called as adjective of quality. We can find this type of adjective by asking question beginning with what kind of. Okay, so for identifying the adjective of quantity, we have to ask just a simple question, that is what kind of, beginning with the what kind of. Okay, so let's see its example. First is, Rahul is an honest boy. Okay, so this is the example. Rahul is an honest boy. Then if we ask question beginning with what kind of boy Rahul is, okay, if we ask this question, then it will answer honest. Rahul is an honest boy. Okay, so Rahul is an honest boy. If we ask question beginning with what kind of boy Rahul is, then it is answering the question and it is honest. So honest is the adjective of quality. It is showing quality of that person. Okay, so that Rahul is honest boy, it is the quality of that boy. Okay, Rahul, honesty is the quality. Okay, so that is, it is the adjective of quality. The next is, she is a clever girl. She is a clever girl. Then if we ask question starting with what kind of girl she is, then it will answer clever. Okay, so clever is the adjective of quality. It is showing that that girl is a clever girl and not a dull girl. Okay, so she is clever girl. So clever is the adjective. It is showing the quality of that girl. Okay, then the next type of adjective is adjective of number. Okay, so adjective of number, how to identify it? These are the adjectives which indicate number. Okay, so adjectives which indicate number are called adjective of number. Okay, adjectives which indicate number are called adjective of number. We can find this type of adjective by asking question beginning with how many. Okay, so we can find this type of adjective by asking question beginning with how many. Okay, so let's see its example. Example is 4 people came in the office today. 4 people came in the office today. If we ask the question beginning with how many, then it will answer 4. Okay, so let's ask question starting with how many. How many people came in the office today? So the answer is 4. That is why 4 is the number, and that shows the adjective of number. It is showing the adjective of number. Okay, so for identifying, we have to ask question starting with how many. Okay, so this is about the adjective of number. Let's see it's another example. There are 60 books on the table. Okay, there are 60 books on the table. So if we ask question starting with how many books are there on the table? Okay, so if we ask question starting with how many books are there on the table, then it will answer 60. Okay, so that is why it is the adjective of number. Adjective of number indicates the number in the sentence, or it is identified by asking question starting with how many. So this is about the adjective of number. Is it understood? समझ लगा है?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So we will go further. Yes. And the fourth and last type of adjective is interrogative adjective. Okay, so interrogative adjective, how to identify them we will see. Okay, so WH words which are used along with noun to ask questions are called interrogative adjectives. Okay, so interrogative adjectives are the words starting with WH word. Very simple trick to find out interrogative adjectives. Okay, so interrogative adjectives are the adjectives which start with the WH word. So its definition is WH words which are used along with noun. But yes, there is a condition. The WH words, when they come with noun, okay, if there is no noun after that word, then that won't be a interrogative adjective. Okay, if noun is coming along with that, then it is called as interrogative adjective. This is the trick to find out interrogative adjective. So after the interrogative adjective, if that interrogative adjective is followed by the noun, then it is called as interrogative adjective. Okay, so this is the trick to find out interrogative adjectives. So what are its examples? Examples of interrogative adjective are which, what, whose, whom. So these are the interrogative adjectives. If they come in connection with noun, then only they are called as interrogative adjectives. And if they are not coming in connection with that noun, then they won't be the interrogative adjectives. So examples, let's see it with example. Which book do you want? Okay, which book do you want? Then in this sentence, there is which is the adjective, but if it is not followed by the noun book, then it won't be called as adjective. Okay, it will be only a WH question, okay, or WH indicator word. Okay, so it is followed by noun, and noun is book. So in this sentence, which is WH word, which is followed by the noun, that is book. Which book do you want? If this question is asked, then in this question, which is the interrogative adjective? How to identify it? To identify it, if we have to see that there is noun coming after that word, if there is noun coming after that word or coming in connection with that word, then only it is the interrogative adjective. So which, what, whose, whom, these are called as interrogative adjectives only if they are followed by noun. Okay, which book do you want? In this sentence, which is WH word, which is followed by book, that is noun, and that is why it is interrogative adjective. Then the next example is whose book is this? So in this example, whose is a WH word, and after that book is a noun which come after that, okay, which comes after that word, and that is why whose is called as interrogative adjective. Okay, so these are the examples. If we ask the question, which color do you like, then which is the WH word, and after that color is a noun, and that is why which is called as interrogative adjective. Which color do you like? Okay, or what qualities do you have? If we do ask this question, what qualities do you have, then what is WH word showing the interrogative adjective. Okay, because qualities is the noun which came after that word. Okay, so that is why which, what, whose, whom, these are called as interrogative adjective. So let's see one tip over there. Remember, when WH word is used along with noun is question, it acts as an interrogative adjective. Yes, I told this tip to you. Remember that when WH word is used along with noun in question, it acts as interrogative adjective. Okay, and when it is used along with the helping verb, it acts as interrogative pronoun. Okay, let's see its difference. Okay, so when that WH word is used along with noun in a question, it acts as interrogative adjective, and when it is used with auxiliary verb or helping verb, then it acts as interrogative pronoun. Okay, so let's see its example. In the first sentence, which book do you want? Here, which works as an interrogative adjective because which comes before noun. Okay, book is the noun and which comes before noun. That is why it works as an interrogative adjective. If we see in the next example below that, which is your book? So in this question, which is followed by helping verb is. Is a helping verb in this sentence, and is comes after which interrogative word, but which here is identified as an interrogative pronoun. Okay, so this is the difference. Okay, if which comes before the noun in a question, then it works as an interrogative adjective, and if which comes before auxiliary verb or helping verb in a question, then it works as an interrogative pronoun. Okay, so this is the difference. Is it understood? समजला का है? Difference समजला का?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, so this is about the interrogative adjective. There is the difference between interrogative adjective and interrogative pronoun. Then the next type of adjective is demonstrative adjective. Okay, demonstrative adjective. So how to identify these? Let's say its information. Words like this, that, these, those used along with noun in a sentence are called demonstrative adjectives. So this also has some tip. Words like this, that, these, those, when they are used along with noun in sentence, then they are called as demonstrative adjectives. Okay, so if the word like this, that, these, those is coming before noun, then it is called as demonstrative adjectives because these demonstrate or gives information about that noun, and that is why they are called as demonstrative adjective. We can find this type of adjective by asking question only. Yes, for this meeting 10 minutes left. After 10 minutes there will be interruption in our lecture and you will have to join for lecture once again. Okay, so yes, we will cover maximum in this 10 minutes. So we can find this type of adjective by asking question beginning with which. So if we want to find out demonstrative adjective, then what we have to do is we have to ask question starting with which. So if there is an example, this book is very interesting, then in this example, if we want to find out demonstrative adjective, then we have to ask a simple question to that question, that is, which book is very interesting? Which book is very interesting? Then it will answer this. Okay, this book is very interesting. So this is the demonstrative adjective. So to find out the demonstrative adjective, we have to ask question starting with which. Okay, so this is the simple trick to find out this demonstrative adjective. Then the next is that car is very fast. If we ask question starting with which car is very fast, then it will answer that car. Okay, so that is the demonstrative adjective. Then next, then see the next example. These flowers are fresh. These flowers are fresh. If we ask question starting with which, then it will answer these. So let's ask question, which flowers are fresh? It will answer these flowers are fresh. Okay, so these is called as demonstrative adjectives. Adjective, demonstrative adjective, not adjectives. Huh? So next is, those boys are very hardworking. Those boys are very hardworking. Let's ask questions starting with which. Which boys are very hardworking? It will answer those boys. Okay, those boys are very hardworking. That is why this, that, these, those, these are called as demonstrative adjective. And in the sentence, they come before the noun. Okay, when they are coming before the noun, then only they are called as demonstrative adjective. So this is the fifth type of adjective, fifth and last type of adjective. Okay, so let's see the difference between demonstrative adjective and demonstrative pronoun. Okay, so let's see the difference. The four words this, that, these, those are used as demonstrative adjectives. This, that, those are used as demonstrative pronouns, as well as they are used as demonstrative adjectives. Okay, so this, that, these, those, these are the four words which works as both demonstrative adjectives and demonstrative pronouns. Okay, so the only difference is their position in the sentence. So how to identify them? We have to identify them with only the position where they are situated. Okay, त्या वाक्यामध्ये त्यांची पोझिशन कुठे आहे त्याच्यावरून आपण ते डेमॉन्स्ट्रेटिव्ह ऍडजेक्टिव्ह आहेत का डेमॉन्स्ट्रेटिव्ह प्रोनाउन आहेत ते आपण ओळखायचं. So sorry. Demonstrative adjectives are used before nouns in a sentence. Okay, so if there is a adjective, demonstrative adjective, it comes before the noun in that sentence. Okay, demonstrative adjectives are used before nouns in the sentence. Let's see example. This book is mine. Okay, this book is mine. So here this came before the noun, and noun is book. Okay, book is the noun in this sentence, and the this came before this noun, and that is why it is working as, or it works as demonstrative adjective in this sentence. Then the next is demonstrative pronoun. So demonstrative pronouns are the words which are used before helping verb. Okay, so let's see its example. This is my book. So this in this sentence works as demonstrative pronoun. Okay, why it is so? It is so because is the auxiliary or helping verb in this sentence, and this came before is. Okay, this comes before is, and that is why it is working as, or it works as demonstrative pronoun. Okay, so this is the demonstrative pronoun in this sentence. Let's only 1 second. Your present I have to mark.